Again, I say welcome to El-beth-el. Oh, how I love Yahusha. Oh, how I love Yahusha, because he first loved me. Again, I welcome everybody back to El-beth-el TV Land. We're already in service already on Shabbat. Today is August the 25th, 2018. I am Bishop Ronolad Hairston Jr. Welcome to El-beth-el Saturday Church. We're here at 118 Chaney Avenue, Jacksonville, North Carolina. Time to service in Shabbat, already in service. And we got Yahuwah study on Yom Revi. That is the fourth day, Yom Revi. You're welcome there. That's at 7. Then we got beginning Shabbat. And that's yesterday at 7 o'clock on Shishi and beginning Yom Shabbat. So you're welcome. You're welcome to the house of Yah. The creed of El-beth-el, Ephesians 4:5, we believe one Yah, one faith, one baptism. Ephesians chapter 2, verse 20, our foundation is built upon the apostles and the prophet Yahushua Mashiach is the chief cornerstone. That's what El-beth-el stands on. We don't stand on the other. Yahusha, he is the chief cornerstone. He is the foundation of El-beth-el, the foundation of my soul. That's right, I stand on his foundation, that sure foundation. This foundation is sure that nobody can't crack it, nobody can't break it, and it stands assured. All right, and the apostles and the prophets, Ephesians chapter 2, verse 20, I believe what they done said. The ones before Yahusha, the one that prophesied, and the one that walked with Yahusha was with the apostles. They walked with him, they dined with him, and they carried the gospel after he done left and rose up into glory. All right, our phone number at El-beth-el is 910-388-5295. 910-388-5295. That's El-beth-el's phone number. My phone number, Bishop Ronald K. Hairston phone number, is 910-381-3056. All right, if I ain't missing anything, we're going to get ready to start with our Shabbat opening. Anybody got any Shabbat scriptures? Somebody help me out. TV Land, we talk about Shabbat because it is the Sabbath. And like I said, again, we talk about Shabbat because nobody else will talk about Shabbat. I guess we talk about Shabbat more than everybody else. On YouTube, I look at everybody else in their service, they don't talk about Shabbat. I'll make sure. Because if you run across this thing, when y'all ask you why you don't keep a Shabbat, you're going to flip right down and say, who's that? Oh, that's Bishop Ronald K. Hairston Jr. He was speaking about Shabbat. He speaks about Shabbat on every Shabbat day. So Yahuwah said, then why you don't keep my Shabbat day? There's no excuses. There's none. There's no excuses for not keeping Shabbat. When people talk about, well, that's just a law. That's a lie. It ain't a law. It's command. Commandment. I mean, it's an order. He's telling you, this is what I want you to do, my people. If you his people or you his children, like Brother Favor said, you a bastard. I'm going to say, I don't put that on Brother Favor like that. He had that one lady on YouTube get mad at him. I wish she'd get mad at me. Let me stop messing with you. I'm calling somebody a bastard. No, Ella Key, man, this lady, Brother Favor got to cheat this tape, man. This woman went off on Brother Favor. I never knew women go off on, but I thought women just get off on me real crazy, get mad at me because I'm how worse than Yahusha, just straight cuss me out, Ella. But I see it now. Him too. The lady got on him real bad, man, because he shined the light of Yah. She didn't like it, boy. The devil came out of her. I said, dang, him too, y'all. It made me feel good. I'm sorry it didn't make me feel good. I'm sorry it made me feel good that I ain't by myself. That Brother Favor got it too. That the woman just went off on her. The devil came out on her. So I be tripping on that, man. That we're truly living right before Yah. When you make somebody start cussing at you, and just straight come out of the side of the neck, that makes me like, wow. I guess I am living right for Yah, because if they call Yahusha a devil, then we are just like him. Then we are no different. There's nothing new under the sun. And like I said, they do the green tree. What you think they'll do to a dry tree? They doing it straight to us. You know, they call Yahusha a devil. They calling us a devil. Calling us all kind of names. Because we're just trying to get the doctrine across, the word across. But said we praise his name, we keep his name, and we keep his day. Why do we keep his day? Because he told us to. Let's go to Leviticus chapter 19. That's right. We talk about Shabbat. And Sister Sue, while you're on the phone listening, you need to get me right back on Facebook. You need to get these sermons back on. You don't fell off the earth. Just want to let you know. You are my video guy, my video girl, video guy, video sister, wherever you want to say it. That is your ministry. You don't fell off the face of the earth. You got to get right back on Facebook so people understand. They think they're kind of glad I ain't preaching no more. I think they don't hear it no more. I want to hit the public so they hear it. They have a choice to listen to it or not. You know, I give you a choice. That's why it's there. You can listen to it. If you don't like it, don't listen to it. I hear people hit mine. I just don't listen to you. You know, if I really don't like you, man, I delete you off my timeline. I don't know how you see it. Funny, like I told Brother Favorite, I had to delete my cousin, man. He got crazy on there, man. Put all some stupid stuff on the church page and stuff. And he blood. I had to cut you off. I don't care who you is, man. You foul. Blood or not blood, you got to go. And the king, he did something real crazy, bro. I said, no. Click. And that's it. Now, you get back right with y'all, and I know your life is right with y'all, I might write you back in. You know what I'm saying? But man, he got too crazy. He had to go. And that was blood. That's why I say I don't care who you is. If you ain't right with y'all and speaking all kind of crazy and hit my church page, click, got to go. That's why you got that option. If you don't like hearing my preaching and stuff, you know what I'm saying, you offended when I speak, click me off. That's why you got that button. You don't have to listen to me. But believe me, you're going to be answered for it. Because I know y'all going to say something. Why did you turn off Bishop? You know you're speaking right. Just because I didn't like it. I mean, your flesh didn't like it. Your soul was crying out. But you took heed to your flesh. All right. Leviticus chapter 19, verse 2. Speaking to all the congregation of the children of Yisrael, and saying to them, you shall be Kadesh, for I am Elohim your Yah, am Kadesh. You shall fear every man his mother and his father, and keep my Shabbat. I am Elohim your Yah. Verse 3. You shall fear every man his mother and his father, and keep my Shabbat. And keep my Shabbat. I am Elohim your Yah. He says, I am Elohim your Yah. Is he your Elohim and your Yah? He's my Elohim and my Yah. Is he your Elohim and your Yah? He's asking that. I'm your Elohim and your Yah. Is he your Yahusha? Is he your Yah? If he is, you better keep that Shabbat then. Because it's Kadesh. You better keep it. That's what he's telling them. Let's go to verse 30. You shall keep my Shabbat and reverence my sanctuary. I am Elohim. That's what he's telling them. I am Elohim. He says, you shall keep my Shabbat and reverence my sanctuary. That's where we at today, in his sanctuary. We reverencing him. You ain't reverencing me. You better not be reverencing me or nobody else in here. You better come here and be reverencing Elohim and Yahuwah. That's why you come here, to reverence him, to give him honor, to give him glory due. You should, because he created you in your own image. That's one thing. He gave you the breath of life and made you a living soul. That's one thing you should come up in here. Because he created you. He thought about you. He loved you to give you a breath of life. That's why you come up in here. Created everything in 6 days. On the 7th day, he blessed it and sanctified it. He did all that. You need to come and give him reverence about that. 2, Elohim don't messed up. And he loved you so much that he reconciled you back there and prophesied to Elohim that he gonna bruise your heel and you're going to bruise his head. Talking about a seed. That means he's talking about, hey, he got some people he done chosen. Now you the chosen one through Yahusha, through Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, the 12 tribes of Israel. We are Judah. Yahusha came through to reconcile by the blood now. It took pure blood to cleanse us. Couldn't be about no goats and bullets and all that stuff no more. Yahusha, Yah came in the flesh himself. Loved us so much. And you can't reverence him like that on Shabbat? You can't come over here now to reverence him? Something wrong with you. People tell me I'm tired. I'm tired. I work too hard. I can't come to the house. You know what I'm saying? You're talking about, I ain't got no money, I ain't got no travel, I ain't got no clothes to wear to come to the house. And you can't reverence Yah? Yahusha? Reverence my sanctuary. Especially for salvation. We saved now, Yeshua. And you can't come to the house of Yah to give him praise for that? Shame on you. Shame on you. It says, reverence my sanctuary. For I am Elohim. I am Elohim. That means I am Elohim. Come on. Thank you, Musa. Leviticus chapter 23. I'm making it simple on y'all today. Making it simple to myself, Elder Israel. I'm making it simple. Verse 1 and down. And Elohim spake unto Musa, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feast of Elohim, which you shall proclaim to be a Kaddish convocation, I mean a holy meeting. Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day is the Shabbat of rest and holy convocation. You shall do no work therein. It is the Shabbat of Elohim in all your dwelling. There are the feasts of Elohim. These are the feasts of Elohim and holy convocation which you shall proclaim in their season. Right there. Holy convocation. Holy convocation. Holy meeting. We are here in a holy meeting. We are here to reverence Yah today. We are here to reverence his sanctuary today. That is the reason why we're here. We come here to bless him today on Shabbat. Again, not on Sunday. Where do we hear Sunday at? I don't see no Sunday on this book right here. I don't hear no Sunday. Tell me where Sunday says here, right here in this Torah. I want to see Sunday. From Genesis to Revelation. Show me where it says Sunday. Show me where it says reverence my sanctuary on Sunday. Show me. It doesn't say that. Now, if you keep the Shabbat like we keep it, and then there's a gathering tomorrow reference to the worship Yahusha, then go for it. But hey, you don't bypass Shabbat and went to worship on Sunday. So that's your other God. That's your other God. Then you call him Jesus. And not his name. Not his name. Okay. Let's go to Exodus. Exodus 35. And Musa gathered all the congregation of the children of Israel together, and said unto them, these are the words which Elohim has commanded that you should do them. Look at that. These are the words which Elohim have commanded that you should do them. It wasn't the words of Musa. These are the words of Elohim. Verse 2. 6 days shall work be done. But on the 7th day there shall be to you a holy day, a Kaddish Yom, a Sabbath of rest to Elohim. Where whosoever do work therein shall be put to death. You shall kindle no fire throughout your habitation upon the Shabbat day. All right. Verse 2. 6 days shall work be done, but on the 7th day there shall be to you a holy day, a Sabbath rest. To Elohim, whosoever do work therein shall be put to death. To rest to Elohim. A rest to Elohim. So that's what we're doing. We keep it rest to Elohim. All right. Let's go to chapter 31, same book. Verse 14. You shall keep the Sabbath therefore, for it is Kaddish unto everyone. For it is Kaddish unto you. Everyone that defiles it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever do any work therein, that soul shall be cut off from amongst his people. 6 days may work be done, but on the 7th is the Sabbath rest. Kaddish to Elohim. Whosoever do any work, and the Sabbath day he shall surely be put to death. Wherefore the children of Yisrael shall keep the Sabbath, to observe the Sabbath throughout their generation, for a perpetual covenant. It is the sign between me and the children of Yisrael forever. For 6 days Elohim made Chaney and ruts. And on the 7th day he rested and was refreshed. And he gave unto Musa, when he had made an end of communion with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimony, tables of stone, written with the finger of Yah. I like that. Verse 18. And he gave unto Musa, when he had made an end, of communion, when he got done talking, communing. It's him. You already knew who went up to Mount Sinai. You already knew he was up there for 40 days, talking to Yahuwah, communing with Yahuwah. Y'all know that. When he was done when he got done talking with Yahuwah, right? When it's made in a communing with him upon Mount Sinai, 2 tables of testimonies, tables of stone, written with the finger of Yah. Wasn't written with Moses' finger. The finger of Yah wrote on these tablets. I like that. When Yahuwah be writing on the tablets like that, that was the hands of Yah. Yahuwah wrote, remember the Shabbat and keep it holy. Said, remember the Shabbat and keep it. Yah said, remember the Shabbat. Keep it. It was his finger. And you're not going to obey what Yah wrote down? You know how people be signing your check? How you sign your name so you cash that check. You know what I'm saying? When the cop write down that ticket right now for speeding, don't go to the courtroom and pay that ticket and guess what happened? You get that fine. That's authority. Authority. Y'all had authority. Remember the Shabbat, keep it holy. And then he spoke and said, a perpetual covenant. I'm trying to tell you, perpetual covenant is an everlasting agreement that Yahuwah wrote on there. They know it's a sign. Y'all forgot. He said it's a sign between me and thee. A sign between me and thee. You that you my people. Who that keep it shall die. Back in the day you'll die, but now your soul will die. People don't talk about your soul now. Your soul. Back in the day, your flesh would die. Now we talk about your soul. Say the sign. He says right here, it is a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. Sign between me and the children of Israel forever. It is a perpetual covenant. It is an everlasting covenant. Everlasting covenant. Don't tell me the Shabbat ain't right. Especially when y'all done wrote it with his finger. Then y'all done spoken to you on before Musa went to Mount Sinai up there, and y'all done told Yahuwah, don't lie to his face that we gonna keep your commandments, and then not even 30 days you done made a calf. Not even 30 days you don't create another idol. No being disobedient. Yes, elder. That's why we in the vote that we in right now. We disobedient, hard-headed, rebellious, and everything else. Our flesh still want to kick against the pricks. But I thank you. That's the grace of y'all. There's some of us that want to repent. There's some of us that want to get it right. That want to be obedient. That read the Torah and take heed. He said, be here on Shabbat. We're going to be here on Shabbat. You want to say we're legalistic all you want to. I'm going to be legalistic right now. I don't care. I know I got baptized, Yahushua's name, filled with a rock of dish. Yes, because I believe. Yes, I did it. I'm born again. But then he told me, yes, you better keep my Shabbat. Keep it Kaddish. Yes, I'm keeping it. Because he said so. My forefathers did not keep it. Let's go to that scripture. He told me to go there anyway. We right there, Ezekiel 20. Come on. Israel want to talk about it. We're going to go to it. We rebellious and stiff-necked people. Hard-headed. Can't get right. That's what Yahuwah said. Can't get right. Can't get it right. My people are rebellious people. Gentiles are more faithful than we are. Shame. They serve their gods like crazy. We can't even serve ours that made the sovereign earth. Made us and made everything else. We can't even serve him with a perfect heart. Verse 8. Chapter 20, verse 8. But they rebelled against me and would not hearken unto me. They did not, every man cast away the abomination of their eyes. Neither did they forsake the idols of Egypt. Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them according to my anger against them in the midst of the land of Mizraim. But I wrought for my name's sake, that it should not be polluted before the heathens amongst whom they were, in whose sight I made myself known to them, in bringing them forth out of the land of Mizraim. Wherefore I cursed them to go forth out of the land of Mizraim, and brought them into the wilderness. And I gave them my statutes, and shewed them my judgments, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. I like that. I gave them my statutes, and shewed them my judgments. This is what y'all did. Which if a man do, he shall even live in them. If a man do. Verse 12. Moreover, also I gave them my Shabbat, to be a sign between me and them, that they might know that I am Elohim, that sanctified them. That's why you come in here, to know that he sanctified us. You come here every Shabbat to know that Elohim sanctified you through Yahushua. That's why you come in here. Verse 13. But the house of Yisrael rebelled against me in the wilderness. They walked not in my statutes, and they despised my judgment. Which a man do, he shall even live in them. And my Sabbath they greatly polluted. They greatly polluted. Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them in the wilderness to consume them. But I will work for my name's sake, that it should not be polluted before the heathen, in whose sight I brought them out. That's how precious. He ain't gonna shame the stuff. I don't care how bad you are. Yet also I lift up my hands unto them in the wilderness, that I would not bring them into the land which I had given them, flowing with milk and honey, which is the glory of all lands, because they despised my judgment, walked not in my statute, but polluted my Sabbath, for their hearts went after their idols. Their hearts went after their idols. Nevertheless, my eyes spared them. Here you go, y'all. Nevertheless, that's how he loves us. His eyes spared them. His eyes spared us. His eyes sparing us right now. Nevertheless, that's how y'all said. Nevertheless, my eyes spared them from destroying them. Neither did I make an end of them in the wilderness. That's right, he could have destroyed them. He took Musa on it. I make a people out of you. He will destroy everybody. Verse 18. But I said unto their children in the wilderness, walk ye not in the statute of your fathers, neither observe their judgment, nor defile yourself with their idols. Again, he's telling them. Verse 19, I am the Elohim your Yah, walk in my statute and keep my judgments and do them. and hallow my Sabbath, and they shall be a sign between me and you, that you may know that I am Elohim your Yah. Notwithstanding, the children rebelled against me, hard-headed. They walked not in my statute, neither kept my judgment to do them, which if a man do, he shall even live in them. They polluted my Sabbath. Then I said, I will pour out my fury upon them, to accomplish my anger against them in the wilderness. Nevertheless, I withdrew my hand, and worked for my name's sake, and it should not be polluted in the sight of the heathen, in whose sight I brought them forth. I lifted my hands unto them also in the wilderness, that I would scatter them amongst the heathen, and disperse them throughout the country. That's where we're at right now. He dispersed us out throughout the country. Deuteronomy chapter 28, right there. Boom. Reason why? Because we defiled him. We're not keeping Shabbat. We polluted his Shabbat. He even told the children, don't be like your fathers. You know what I'm saying? If you live them, you should even walk into them. If you live it, you should walk into them. We are not walking to, we're living, we're not even walking to y'all's statute, commandments, and judgments. He said it's a sign. If he told, and that's why he said it's a perpetual covenant. If he told us our fathers to do that, now he told us the children to do the same thing, and we not do it. We followed our fathers' idols. We were stiff-necked, rebellious, and not keep the Shabbat day. That's why that Shabbat is a perpetual covenant. If he told our father to do it, he told the children to do the same thing. Don't walk in like your fathers did and be stiff-necked, rebellious. But we did it anyway. That's why he dispersed us out to the countries. To all the countries, we are dispersed out there. Because we did not keep the sign between him and us, Israel, to know that he sanctified us. That's how you know that his people, and we keep on keeping the Shabbat. Everyone that keeps the Shabbat know that he is his people, because we be in reverence his sanctuary. We are being obedient to his namesake, not on Sunday, TV land. How do you know you his people? You keeping the church on Sunday. You keep the church on Shabbat day, as he said so. Reverence my sanctuary. Keep my sanctuary. Be obedient to me. Yes. How do you know you reverencing him? So he said, I am Elohim, your Yah. Your Yah. He says that I'm your Elohim, your Yah, if you reverence my sanctuary. Be obedient on my day. Reverence me. He says the sign between me and the children of Israel forever is a perpetual covenant. Perpetual covenant. TV land, get it. Not a law. He said a perpetual covenant. Shabbat is perpetual. Everlasting agreement with Yahuwah. Yahuwah do not break his covenants. Never. He might add them here 2 or 3, 4. Make agreements with you. But his word went forth and never go void. He's not going to change no covenant. He's not changed. He didn't change the Shabbat. He has never changed the Shabbat. Everybody changed it to Sunday. Man changed it to Sunday, which made a tradition. Now you live in traditions of man. Now your worship is vain. You worship y'all in vain. Vain in traditions of men. Worshiping in vain. If you're not keeping Shabbat, then you're worshiping on Sunday in vain. You say all you want to. I said, I put that before Yah. I'll put it before his altar. I'll put his word before Yah. Just like Satan will put words before Yah, I put words before Yah. That's what he wants. He want to hear his words. Yahuwah cannot go against his words. So he cannot go against Shabbat. He cannot go against Shabbat. Because why he can't go against Shabbat? Because Yahuwah sanctified it and he blessed it. Yahuwah put a seal on it. But man has changed it to Sunday and left away from Shabbat. Left from the seal of Yah. So you are not sanctified with him. He said, he said, the sign that you are his people. I know I'm y'all people because I got baptized in Yahushua's name and I'm feeling Rakodesh. That's why I got my heart. My heart is circumcised. But my obedience is to Yahuwah to know that the sign that I keep is Shabbat. I'm his people. That's why I keep Shabbat, because he told me to. He says it's a perpetual covenant. For that generation to that generation to the generation to now, it has not stopped. People are keeping Shabbat. I ain't the only one, but people nowadays is still keeping Shabbat because he said so. That means you being obedient to your Abba. I'm being obedient to my Abba. Because like I said, TV Land, Abba has rules. In this house, he had rules. So you be out that stiff-necked rebellious child, don't listen to your father's rules, and guess what's going to happen? Your butt going to get tore up. Straight up. Y'all say you chastise with a rod. He does. Right? All right. Y'all ain't got no scriptures? Y'all ain't gonna share nothing? All right. Psalms 86. 89, excuse me. Psalms 89, verse 31. If they break my statute, keep not my covenant, my commandments, then will I visit their transgressions with the rod, their iniquity with stripes. Nevertheless, my loving kindness will I not undertake from him, nor suffer my faithfulness to fail. My covenant will I not break, nor alter the things that has gone out my lips. My covenant will I not break, nor alter the thing that is gone out of my lips. He said that. Alter the things that gone out of my lips. Who lips? Yah's lips. Y'all gonna speak it? He ain't altering that. When did he alter the Shabbat day? I want to know, TV Land. I ain't talking to my brothers here. They ain't gonna say nothing to me, man. They already know. I want to know when y'all has altered this. Somebody tell me, please. Somebody tell me. When did y'all alter the Shabbat day? Don't tell me Yahusha did it. Then I'm going to get you. If y'all say Yahusha is Yah, then y'all lying. Then if you saying Yah is two, Yah is not two. So Yahusha did not alter Shabbat day. You're going to say Yahusha changed the Shabbat day. Then you're going to say Apostle Shuah. Talking about that day. Let's go to Colossians. I'm going to get somebody real quick. I'm going to get y'all TV Land. Here I go. When Brother Favor told me that dude, talking about you blasphemy. Talking about the meats. Something like that. Did you say something like that, bro? You said the boy text you and say you blasphemy?
Yeah, that was about the sacrifice.
Yeah, still the same thing. All right, Colossians, let's see if I can find it. Oh, that was Thessalonians. Come on, homie. Okay, where does it talk about the days, the feast days and stuff like that, the rudiments? Here you go, I got it. Verse, thank you, Husha. It says, chapter 2. All right, verse 16. He said, let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of a holy day, or of the new moon, or of the Sabbath, which are a shadow of things to come, but the body is of the Mashiach. Let no man beguile you of your rewards and voluntary humility, and worship of Melechis, and tuning into those things which he have not seen, vainly puffed up by his fleshly mind, and not beholding the head, from which all the body by joints and bands having nourishment, ministered and knit together, increase with increase of Yah. Wherefore, if you be dead with Mashiach for the rudiments of the world, why through living in the world are you subject to ordinances? Touch not, taste not, handle not, which are to perish with the using, after the commandments and doctrines of men. Now there you go. Look at the commandments and doctrines of men. You talk about men. We ain't talking about Yah. He didn't say the commandments and doctrines of Yah. He talking about the commandments and doctrines, you know what I'm saying, of men. And the doctrines and the commandments of Yah, we are doing. And Shabbat is not of men. We already pointed out, I can throw you 1,000 times. The commandments and doctrines of Yah. And you're talking about right here, let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of a holy day, of the new moon, and of the Sabbath days. Alright? Let no man therefore judge you. Alright? Having spoiled principalities and powers, verse 15, he made and shewed them openly, triumphing over them in it. Let no man therefore judge you in meat, or in drink, or in respect of a holy day, or the new moon, or the Sabbath days. Let no man judge you. Alright? What are you talking about there? They want to switch that around, talking about the Sabbath. Talking about judging you on the Sabbath day, how you keep the Sabbath. You know, judging you. Is he talking about Sunday? He definitely ain't talking about no Sunday. He's talking about Shabbat day. You need to come in here on Shabbat day. Let nobody judge you on your Shabbat day, how you live in reverence to Yah. He ain't talking about no Sunday. They want to twist the scriptures around talking about Shabbat or Sunday. But I'm trying to get at is Apostle Shaw's talking about this. Now, we got Apostle Kepha, we got James, Yakanah, we got all these apostles in here. Where did they talk about Shabbat day? I want to know what they're talking about. Because the Bible says out of the Bible 2 or 3 witnesses, that word be established. I want to know where they stand on Shabbat. We already know Apostle Shaw, he's Yakadee anyway. He's a Jew anyway. He kept the Shabbat day anyway. I can prove it to you all day long. He kept the Shabbat day. So who are you not keeping Shabbat day? You're keeping traditions of men. The rudiments of the world, that's what you're keeping. If you keep it on Sunday, the rudiments and traditions of the world you are keeping. And you're forgetting that Yah altered not his covenant. Last scripture, getting off it. Deuteronomy chapter 5. Last Shabbat scripture. Remember, we're talking about Shabbat. Why are we talking about Shabbat? So you can get off on Sunday and get at the Shabbat church. Find your Shabbat church, a Mashiach church that speaks on Shabbat. Go there, live in there, and then if you decide to go to church on Sunday, fine, but you bless Shabbat first. You bless his name first on Shabbat. You reverence him first on Shabbat. If you want to go on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all you want to, fine. Because I go to the house of Yah every day anyway in the morning time to pray at the altar. Every morning, I'm at the altar every morning. I'm in the house of Yah every morning. I love the altar. I lay it down at the altar. I get it right before I go out into the world. So I'm in the house. Like you said, they broke bread daily. They was at the temple every day. And every day, the book Mezrah says in Acts. You know what I'm saying? Mezrah. They said that. In Acts, the book of Acts, they would say they was in the temple daily. I'm in the house of Yah daily. But I make sure I'm in the house on the Shabbat day. Chapter 5, verse 12. Keep the Shabbat day to sanctify it as Elohim your Yah has commanded you. There you go. Let's leave it as that. As Elohim your Yah has commanded you. Again, Shabbat is command. Is command. Verse 15. And remember, thou was a servant in the land of Mizraim, that Elohim your Yah brought thee out thence through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Therefore Elohim your Yah commanded you to keep the Shabbat day. Again, Elohim your Yah. Elohim your Yah has commanded you Not I, not Musa, not everybody in here, not Apostle Paul. Nah, Elohim your Yah has commanded you to keep the Shabbat day. If you believe in Yah like you said you believe in Yahushua like you said you believe, then you will keep the Shabbat day. Because he said so. And I don't want to hear nobody talking about always keeping the laws and all that stuff. No. It ain't about that. It's because of what he said. Alright? Alright, that is our Shabbat day scriptures. Move on to the next order of service. Thank Yahuwah again. Thank Yahuwah again. Thank him. Let us pray. And move on to the next shift of the service. And let Yah be in the service again with the words. Let this word go forth. Let it go forth and not void. Let it go forth and accomplish the things that need accomplished. Ask y'all to give me the wisdom and knowledge to teach what he's given me. I'm thankful again to be in the house of y'all. Let us pray. Yahushua, we thank you. We praise you. We honor you. And as we said about the Shabbat day, I speak as your Shabbat, for he has commanded us to keep the Shabbat. So I spoke it, Yah. Now it's time for your daughter for your word for the day. Let your daughter go forth. I'm asking you to give me wisdom and knowledge to teach the word today. Let it go forth out my lips. Not my word, but your word be spoken. Let it hit the hearts and the minds of the believers, Yah. And the ones that don't believe, Yah, let them think about it. Let it ponder them. Let it convict them, Yah. Hit their heart. Knock at the doors of their heart, Yah. That they may open it up. And you may sup with them. And they may come and be a child of you, Yah. In Yahushua name we pray, Lord. All right. Service today we're going to say is, what is more important, the altar or mammon? We already know mammon is the word. All right. What is more important, the altar or mammon? We already know what's more important, the altar. This is what's more important. We're going to talk about as in work-wise, as in living for Yahushua-wise, as a child of Yah. We are children of Yah. We are children of Yah. So what's more important, that world out there or the things of Yah? I hope it's the things of Yah. We're in this house. I hope if I teach everybody come in this house, y'all should know me by now. All I care is about Yahuwah. You can ask my mama that. Since I don't change and got back to Yah, since I left the world and got off the drugs, the alcohol, all the women, everything else, everything out there, now my heart's straight Yah. Straight. That's what I care about. I don't care about nothing else. I keep it like that. I might slip here a little bit. We all slip. You know what I'm saying? It might come off the thought process or direction or something. Somebody cut our eye. We got to refocus. Get back. Get back. Get back your mind. Focus on Yah. So we're going to talk about that a little bit. We're going to talk about what's more important, especially in this house. Because we already know TV land in this house, we are about nation work. We're all about doing the things of Yahuwah. All about souls. We're all about, pleasing Yahuwah. And know we do please Yahuwah, I'm trying to tell you, TV land, you do things of Yahuwah, he'll replenish everything else around you. If you need transportation, you need a place to live, you need money in your pocket, you need food in your mouth, you need your kids taken care of, your husband taken care of, or anything else, you take care of y'all first, and then y'all take care of you. Come on? Let's go to Matthew chapter 23. Again, I'm not going to try to be long with you. Matthew. We're rocking and rolling. Chapter 23. 16 and down. Rocking and rolling. Let's go. Woe to you, you blind guides, which say, whosoever shall swear by the temple, it is nothing. But whosoever shall swear by the gold of the temple, he is a debtor. You fools and blind, for whether is greater, the gold or the temple? that sanctified the gold. I like that how Yahushua be talking about. I just love how Yahushua used to question people. I like how Yahushua used to say you're blind and you're fools. Talking about fools. Yahushua used to call them fools all the time. He used to call them blind all the time. This is Yahuwah in the flesh. Talking about you fools. You talking about the Pharisees and the Sadducees. A lot of religious people got that Pharisee and Sadducee spirit. Religious people, those Sunday people. Pharisees and Sadducees talking about legalistic and all that. Y'all don't want to legalistic. Your traditions. I like how you talk about the fools and blind, verse 17, whether it's greater, the gold or the temple that sanctified the gold. The temple is what sanctified. The house of Yah. We are the house of Yah. Verse 18, and whosoever shall swear by the altar is nothing, but whosoever swears by the gift that is upon it is guilty. You fools and blind, that's what Yahushua said, for whether is greater, the gift or the altar that sanctified the gift. And again, we're talking about the altar. The temple and the altar we're talking about. The temple and the altar we're talking about. Whoever shall swear by the altar swears by it, and by the things thereon. Verse 21. And whosoever swears by the temple swears by it, and by him dwells therein. And he that shall swear by heaven swears by the throne of Yah, and by him that sits thereon. Woe to you, scribes and Pharisees, hypocrites, for you pray tenth and mince and nice, and coming and have omit the weightier matter of the law, judge mercy and faith. These ought you to have done, and not leave the other undone. You blind guides with string and net, and swallows a camel. And I stop right there. I want to talk about the temple and the altar. Those are the greatest things as being a child of Yah. When you come on the side, I don't care if you're a babe, and I don't care how old you in Yahuwah, the temple and the altar is the most important thing to Yahuwah. Why? Because I forgot to put in my notes, a person that wins souls is wise. All Yahuwah cares right now is the souls. The souls of man. That's all he cares now. That's why Yahushua came. That's the only reason why Yahushua came. For the souls. Yes, we are his children. Yes, we came from Abraham. We the seed of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, the 12 tribes. Yes, that's good. But the souls now. Remember, you read in Hebrews chapter 9, the bulls and goats, they weren't cleansing us. That was for yearly, to get us by each year. The Feast of Tabernacles, which is coming around. The Feast of Yom Kippur, the Day of Covering is coming around. That is year to year. That has kept us. But now, since Yahushua came, that's great now. Now that covers our souls. Now we're in the back line with Adam and Eve. The second Adam came. Now we are got present with everlasting life now with Yahushua. He reconciled us back together to him now through Yahushua. That's what Yah cares about, is the temple and the altar. Now, since that's what he cares about, now since we are blood washed through Yahushua, and all we his sons and daughters now it's time to work. It's not working out there for get your own car, get your own house, to build your family up, to send your kids to college, to do good for all. Yeah, that's fine if you're doing it in the house of Yah. But if Yah ain't in the picture of it, you're wrong. Everything you should do now, if you're a child of Yah, is for the kingdom of Yah. That's why Yahushua came. Yahushua didn't come to be a carpenter, even though he was after Yosef. And Brother Fabian already taught about it. He's a gardener. I like that. How can he be a gardener and a carpenter at the same time? Huh? There you go. He can do that. But Yahushua came about his father's business. Yahushua didn't come and get married and find a wife, which he probably would have. He cried. He didn't want to give up his soul. He cried, man. But he said, nonetheless, y'all, your will be done, not my will be done. He was about his father's business. We got to be the same way, no matter what. I don't care when you get in this race. You know what I'm saying? I don't care when you start working. You know what I'm saying? Some came in the first hour and all the way up to the 11th hour. You come in at the first hour to the 11th hour, you're going to be working for Yah. About kingdom work. Kingdom work is the temple and the altar. Temple and the altar is giving and getting souls to the altar so they get sanctified, get cleansed, and then learn about how to live for their Father. Like I said, Abba has some rules in his household. So when you first come as a child, you got to learn how to live. Just like a baby coming out of mama's womb, you know, he's learning, then he's learning how to eat, he's learning how to walk now. He's getting a little bit bigger now. Now he's learning how to talk. Now he's getting around. You know, he's trying to touch things. You talking about no. Because if I hurt you, he came in and he slapped that hand with a ruler. And he started crying. And he's looking at you and you tell him no. And then he keep on doing it. Then his eyes got burnt and he find out. That's the reason why mama slapped my hand. Now I got burnt. Now I ain't going to touch no more. Or say they put no little things in a AC little plug, little things in there. You tell him no. Then he find it, he puts it, he gets shot real quick. And he won't touch it again. Same thing with Yahuwah. As a child, you know, Yah is teaching us when you come on this side. And as he teaches how to live right before him, the righteous laws, he's teaching how to go minister people out there too for the temple. That's something what the Pharisees and Sadducees was doing back in the day. Yahushua, they were not doing that. They were doing everything for themselves. Every Pharisee, Sadducee in there was doing everything for themselves. Getting money for themselves. Getting houses for themselves. They was going to sleep with other women and stuff like that on the DL. Just like the pastor's doing right now. Church is doing the same thing. Doing things for themselves. Doing things for the church, for the people, and all that for the church and for the pastor itself. Not doing anything for the people. Yahushua came to do things for the people. His soul, Yahushua's body was for the people. The pastors down there in churches ain't for the people. They're all about for the flesh and for what they can get for their houses, for get their families and everything else. That's why Yahushua was rebuking them in Matthew chapter 23. They weren't worshiping for the altar and the temple. They were worshiping for the gift and the gold. The gifts. Like they said when I tell them they're fighting for that $1,000 offering. Fight for every member to give $1,000. They were fighting for the gift. They had no respect for the altar. They had no respect for the temple. That's what we are here for. Yes, y'all gonna bless you with great jobs. Making $10 to $20, $30. A lot of these people that go in the house of y'all are lawyers and doctors. They ain't put no money in the house. You should be giving into the house. So you better bring more people into the house so they can get saved, get healed, delivered, be able to distribute. I taught the other day. That's why y'all give you these jobs. That's why Yahweh give you these houses and these cars. So the ones that don't have it, you can commute and help them out. That's why y'all rebuking them. Talking about you fool and you're blind. That's why they now today, the church world people now are fools and they blind. They forgot. They forgot about the temple and they forgot about the altar. That's why in this house, we're going to keep our minds on the temple, we're going to keep our minds on the altar. We're all about souls in this house. We'll continue to be about souls. I want this church full. We're not about souls, loving Yahuwah. Learn about you, Yahuwah. Learn how to keep their souls unspotted from this world. Learn how to keep on reading about the Dareen and walk in righteousness before Yahuwah. Then how to learn how to minister to people out there, what they believe in, like the Shabbat. You should be able to teach out about Shabbat. They ask questions about Yeshua. Maybe you should teach about the name Yeshua and Yah, about where the J came from. That's why we don't say Jesus, not like that. I taught about the gentleman right today, about the Shabbat. I said, yeah, like I keep on Sunday, we keep on Shabbat day. The Mashiach, he always got willed up. And he knew it was true. It's an older gentleman, about 70, 80 years old, knew it. He said, he talking about, you're going to put your money, like I said, he gave me some money for what I job. He said, you're going to put this money in church. I said, show him. Made about $350, a check. I said, all my money go to Yahuwah. I ain't ashamed. All my money go up in here. Then Yahuwah bless me with something fine. Because I know Yahuwah will give me more money back. More business. He said it right out of his mouth. You put all that money right now in the church, ain't you? I said, sure am. I ain't ashamed. Because, hey, my work here is in Yahuwah. It's the altar. It's the temple. I was taught this age 23. I didn't believe in Elder King. My first church I was going to, they were straight up. They were putting that money in the temple. And I was standing, I was in the military. But I learned now. Put my money in a house where souls are being saved, where souls are being healed, where souls are being delivered. That's where your money, that's where your investment need to go, instead of your investment out in the world. Put your money investment in houses that you ain't going to be able to keep. Cars are going to be ready. A storm come like a hailstorm and damage your car, or somebody side blinds you and total your car. You know what I'm saying? Or other your clothes, you go down there in brand new clothes and get snagged by a fence and rip your pants or your shirt. Or your shoes or something like that, you know, and your soul. I had a brand new pair of shoes, they didn't have it for 2 months, Brother Freeman, and the soles came off. I said, those shoes, like you said, I threw the shoes right back to that one place. That's when I took it back. And he said, yeah, and he told me, yeah, they've been doing like that. But he wasn't going to say nothing until I say something. Then he looked me on the computer and said, yeah, you did buy these shoes at it. I said, that's right. I want my money back on a new pair of shoes. Give me a new pair of shoes and a half price on another pair of shoes. That's the first time the kid had shoes went bad like that. Man, I just bought these shoes. Well, I work hard for my money. I work hard for my money. He's like, you right. That's right, I'm right. You gonna give me a pair of shoes. We're gonna have to do something in the store. I was upset. But I'm trying to tell you, church, TV land, what Yahushua is saying, being about the Father's business, the work. He calls us to do a work. The work is the altar. The work is the temple. Not the gifts and the gold. People are working for the gifts and the gold. You're wrong. A lot of pastors and churches that they're doing right now. Gifts and gold. What are you doing for the people? You know, I got people right now. They're stranded right now. They're calling me right now. You know what I'm saying? They go to these different churches and the churches ain't even helping them. Now they calling. Why are they calling me? Then I have to go down there and stop what I'm doing, and pick them up and take where they got to go. Because I know that weigh heavy on my heart. You know, if I got a means go, if I can't do it, I let them know. I'm in church service. I'm working. I'm out of town. But if I'm close by, I stop what I'm doing, go pick them up, and take them somewhere and go about my business. But they don't even go to my church. Why these other churches ain't doing that? Because they ain't caring about the temple or the altar. They're worried about their own gold and their own gifts. You know what I'm saying? Or they're worried about what their wife's going to say. Now, I say this right now on TV. I don't care if you're married. Your wife jealous, shame on her. You know what I'm saying? She should never be jealous of you. If you're going to pick up a female and take somewhere else, someone do a work of the yard, you should never be jealous. That means they ain't straight in your own household. Your household's messed up. And both of y'all ain't tight with y'all. I speak that right now. I want my wife to get mad at me. You know what I'm saying? I'm married to her, man. I'm doing the ministry work, and somebody call, and she can't trust me to do some ministry work. You think I'm screwing this other girl or something like that, and I'm the pastor of the church? And she already talking about worried about that? There's something wrong. I'm all about the souls. Got to be about the souls. Y'all is about the soul. What about Yahusha? Yahusha's doing a lot of crazy things. Pharisees and Sadducees was mad about him, but did Yahusha care? That was Yah himself. You read all that in the book of Yochanan. They were furious about Yahusha, but Yahusha did not care. A lot of these women, you think what kind of woman she is, you wouldn't have her wiping your feet. Yahusha looked at him, straight up. A straight whore, washing his feet, cleansing his feet. No matter what it is. Did Yahusha care about that? No. So I'm talking about these preachers and all that, talking about my wife is out of town and stuff, so I can't go do that late at night. You know, go pick up this woman that's stranded. Stranded right now. Stranded, a woman stranded, can't take her to Walmart. Scared what your wife out of town is going to say. Forget my wife.